Howdy, my name is Prez. I'm coming at you with some more Slime Rancher, and, well, you might notice that the colors are different. You might notice that some things have changed. Look, why we got heartbeats over here? Well, I recorded a full 40 or 50 minutes of this the other day, and I lost that footage, along with several other things that I'm sure I'll talk to you guys about over the coming weeks, about stuff that I have lost. It really is unfortunate, but that's okay. We're just going to move on forward. So you'll see that a couple of days have passed in game. We have a little bit more money, we got a little bit more stuff, but overall not a whole lot happened last time. The big deals are, if you look over to the left, I got another slime key. I wanted to basically go ahead and get an extra slime key ahead of time for when the new update drops. The Glass Desert update, which we've talked about a little bit the last couple of episodes that I've put out. The thing about the Glass Desert, and this is something I guess I should just go ahead and talk to people about. If you look at the top of the screen, it says Slime Rancher Early Access version 0.5.1c. And that's the version that we're currently in. The Glass Desert update is not out. Some people have been commenting on my videos saying, price, the new update's out, the new update's out. And I think that maybe you're getting, how do I say this, bamboozled by other YouTubers and other people who are making what I will call clickbaity thumbnails. I don't want to call them out too much, but I do think it's a little shady to make a video where you call it Glass Desert version 6.0 is out, and it's not. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Now, once that update is out, I will 100% be playing it right away. Y'all can bet on that. And I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of which, there have been a couple more releases of information having to do with new slimes coming in the Glass Desert, and I could not be happier to talk to you about them. So, first one that I'll show you here, I'll do the same thing I did last time, where I showed off a little GIF of the updated slimes. This first one is one called the Tangle Slime, I believe. And this Tangle Slime is basically like a little cactus slime. It's really, really cute. They seem to be carnivores. We don't know too much about them, but they look like they create some kinds of like tendrils that shoot through the ground and then come back up and eat chickens. So I think they are a carnivorous slime, but we don't know too much about them. Much like, you know, the other slimes, we don't know a whole lot about them. I didn't tell you guys about this last time when I talked about the mosaic slimes, but the mosaic slimes also seem to be a little bit dangerous. They have some kind of sparkly fireworks explosion ability, which I look forward to getting salty about when it blows up all my stuff on my farm. But yeah, so that's the Tangle Slime. Really cute little green guys. When they stack on top of each other, they look like a tall cactus. It's really cute. The other slime that they released information on is one I'm really excited about. It's called the Dervish Slime. And a dervish is basically like a spinning demon. It's often a term used for things like tornadoes and whatnot. But in Slime Rancher, the Dervish is a spinning tornado slime. It's a little purple slime, and it's got kind of like rings around it, like rings of Saturn kind of deal going on, which is really cool looking. And they are also going to be in the Glass Desert, and they actually create big old tornadoes, which hopefully y'all should be seeing on screen right now as I'm editing it in. But those guys also look super cool, and I love their rich purple color. I think it's going to be fun to mix them around with the other slimes and kind of see what all the different combinations look like. We'll have to do like a little like slime experimentation stuff going forward, checking out all the different combinations of slimes once we get those new ones into the game. It's going to be pretty tricky on how to balance this stuff to make it easy to farm them while still allowing us to have a nice big variety of slimes, because at this point now the game is starting to get to a point where like it's going to be dangerous having one of every type of slime on your farm. There's a lot of bad they can bring, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's go into this cave. Let's grab up all our heartbeats so we can feed the rest of our guys, and we'll go check on the other ones, doing our little chores. By the way, we switched over to, I don't remember what this one's called. I'll go and look it up. This different color pack, chroma pack, that y'all suggested. We had a lot of suggestions for this one. Forget which one it's called. We'll look at it when we look at our, at our 7Z Corp stuff a little bit later. So we got the other color. Now, what are we gonna do for, or what else happened on my lost episode? Let's think. Oh, we did gain access to the 3 upgraded versions of the pump, the drill, and the apiary. I've actually built a couple of them, but I need to build some more. So I need to take some, I think some phosphors. I'm not sure. I need to go look at what the stuff is that I need to bring into the old science machine over there. I need to stock back up, basically. So could you please not do that when I'm trying to, come on, y'all. It's always like right after they eat, they get so excited, they just explode. So I do need to add a little bit more stuff there, and I think that I will probably try and make a couple of those, because with the advanced ones, you only have to put them down every 3 days. And we gained access, actually, to the little machine called... Let's go look at the blueprint while I put these things away. So I built a couple... I need to build, I have 3 advanced drills, I have 3 advanced pumps, we have 1 advanced apiary. I need to bring some honeys in here. Okay, and we'll put a bunch of those down. I got access to this thing, the refinery link, which is great. So we need to get the ingredients for it. But this thing allows you to remotely deposit resources into the refinery. So I could set this guy up over next to, say, where our drills and things are, and then you can just shoot the ingredients straight into those, and it'll save us time having to like go back and forth. So that's going to be fantastic. I also would love to build one of these Gordo snares. We just got to get the ingredients for it, which means I just got to be putting all the different machines down for them. And I got 1 strange diamond, and that's probably the biggest thing that we've got so far. I got a strange diamond. Those are like the hardest things to come across, if y'all will remember from before when we were doing the science stuff. And the way I got it was actually out of one of the green treasure pods. So those treasure pods giving you items is actually, it's a pretty big deal now. I'll go ahead and purchase a couple of these different teleporters. Anything else that we want? For right now, we're fine. And I would love to just check really quickly do they all take a diamond? They all take a diamond. So for teleporters, we're going to need to be working on that. Let's put a couple of these in here. But now I know it's honey that I need to bring over here, which is fine. That's easy. But I think today we'll work a little bit on science, a little bit on money. I need to get up to, I think, 15K to get the next level of the, what do you call it? 7Z Corporation stuff, so we definitely want to get that going. And yeah, that's basically, I think, all caught up where we're at. I don't think I did too much to mess with the farm. I started working on getting more stuff for the hens that I've been trying to breed down by the puddle plorts. But I don't think I did any 7Z stuff, so we haven't gotten any upgrades from that. I was waiting because it's 15K now and it's going to start to get more and more expensive, so I'm kind of jumping back and forth between spending money on science-related stuff and spending money on 7Z-related stuff, because both are pretty prohibitively expensive right now. Now, how are y'all doing? Ooh, y'all got a lot of stuff in there. You got plenty of Oka-Okas, but we'll feed you some more too. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So yeah, sciencey stuff we're going to be working on today, and I should build one of those refinery links as soon as I have the ingredients for it. But we gotta start the science before you can perfect the science. Now, if I can build, I say 3 of each, and then let them run as far as the science machines are concerned, the pumps and all those other things, then I think that'll give us a good kind of head start on that stuff. I think total you can have down 6 of each. You might only be able to have 3 down of each, actually, now that I think about it. So that might actually be the perfect amount. And then you just got to replace them every 3 days, something like that, which is so much easier than having to do it every single day. That's part of the reason that I didn't really want to mess with science for this beginning part, was just having to deal with that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's make sure y'all are all fed up. I always want to like kind of swish stuff around. It's interesting how that works. It always seems like when I do that, when I like kind of swish stuff around, they it activates the plurt collector as well. It seems. I don't think it's necessarily the case. I think it's just like a coincidence every time it happens, but interesting nonetheless. All right, we're going to take a full stack of 50 honey over to the over to the science area, and I'm actually going to take a good chunk of these quantums as well. But first, I want to get up to 15K, just so we can do a little bit of this. 70 rewards. So, Silver Storm, we're going to unlock Daybreak and Eventide Chroma. Oh, it's 20K. Oh, I must have done the 15K one. Well, let me look then. I must have bought it like right towards the end of the episode, and I just forgot. Ooh, don't do that. Let's check. No, I don't think I did. So it just must not have been an upgrade for these. The trophy must have been 15K, so it's 20K that we need now. Anyway, Vanguard. This is the one that y'all asked me to get, so I'm using it. Now, Let's check on all this stuff. I want to take some of these quantums over because I know that quantums are going to be one of those ones that I rarely ever take to the science machine, just simply because they're so far away. So I may think about setting up one of those teleporters as well, as I so lovingly call them, because I think it's a cute name for them. So that might also be something that we work on today. So there's a lot of things. There's money, there's science, there's so many different avenues that we need to focus on that it's a little overwhelming. That guy is hungry. I would love to feed him something. Let me see if I can't find, I don't know, I could feed him some okas. I could feed him anything. I think I need to be making more, what do you call them? Oh wait, I don't have any space for it. Crap. Come here. Come on. Come on. Okay, alright, I just want this to go to you, buddy. Oh, it won't go through. Alright, I'll be back. Oh boy. Oh, there's a couple of logos on the ground out there, too. Alright, let me put these in the science thing, and then we'll build our apiaries, and then we'll go, we'll set them all down. And then we can start thinking about things like our, where we're going to put teleporters and refinery links and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, what else has been going on? Oh, if y'all haven't already seen it, which I think a lot of y'all probably have, I started playing another new game on the channel this week called Rime, which is just a gorgeous game. I'm just blown away by it graphically. I think if y'all are into the same kinds of games that I'm into, the style of games and everything, I think you're going to appreciate the heck out of that game. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. All right, we got tons of these now. Actually, yeah, we're good. Let me grab... Just want to double check if these are working. Heartbeat. I think I saw a couple more. One's enough. So let's go get to sciencing. So Rime, super cool game. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do games over the next couple of weeks because I've started a couple of new series with birthdays, between Birthdays the New Beginning, or Birthdays the Beginning, and Rime. I'm spreading myself a little thin. So what I think I might have to do over a couple of days is I may release multiple videos in single days, which is it's a lot of work for me, but it is also something that I'd like to just do because I don't want y'all to be waiting around too long for episodes to series that you're looking for. And I know, I still haven't finished my Minecraft series, Be Happy. I am definitely going to, definitely working on it. It's just something that has taken me a lot of time, and as y'all know, as if you've been watching that series up until now, you know, I mean, it doesn't really get the best views on my channel, so it's hard to motivate from that perspective, but also just this type of stuff I was getting into in that series has been just more on the tricky side. It's stuff in Minecraft that I don't really know too well, so I'm kind of having to learn a lot while doing it, and I just haven't had the time to really put into doing that with all the other series that I've been working on. Because there's some other stuff that I've been working on that, well, I can't really talk about at the moment, but you'll see it on the other channel that I think y'all will appreciate. But anyway, long story short, I will finish that series. It may be a couple of weeks out from now. It may be a couple months out from now because I know that I just keep saying I'm working on it and I keep pushing it off. So my apologies on that. But at the same time, I will get it done because it's something that I want to finish, and I'm so close to the end of it, I might as well. Alrighty, we got our 20K. Everything should be fed. Let us buy our 7Z rewards. Okay, purchase. Oh, and then we get an upgrade to the overgrowth, just like we got the upgrade to the other one. All right, so 25K is the next one. And we have 2 new chroma packs. So let's look at those 2 chroma packs, and y'all can go ahead and leave me some comments of which of these you would like to see next. Daybreak. Oh, that's pretty. Daybreak. Ooh, I dig the orange. It's kind of like the classic Slime Rancher style, but the orange is a little bit brighter. It's almost like tracer colors in a way, which I love it. I love it. I think I said this in the last episode that didn't end up making it, but I think that the team over at Monomi Park, they understand color theory so well. Eventide looks a lot like Vanguard that we're doing. It's just kind of an inverted Vanguard almost. Like if I look at it, they look like they're the same colors, but just in different orders. Like let me do like this. If you look at them. I see. Vanguard has a little bit of a darker tone to it, but otherwise they're very similar, and then it swaps the highlight colors. But yeah, so let's get back on Vanguard for this episode. Oh, and it's kind of greenish. This one's kind of greenish instead of bluish. I see. Interesting. Vanguard and Vanguard. Okay, cool. So, let us go through our different portals. So, our first one... Oh, you're empty? You ain't got nothing? All right, let me... I need to make sure that that's producing, so let me go grab it. Can't let that stuff get behind. All right, Oka, cool. Thank you. And I'll need to go check on the chickens too. But yeah, so I've set up the stuff down there for the chickens. So we'll be getting some hens going. I've been getting some roostros. I need to build a couple more pens. And then, like I said, what I want to do is have one of each type, or a pen for each type of hen. And so, actually, I'll just come show you real quick. I'll show you real quick, because it's just right here. What I'd like to do, like I said before, is I'd love to set up a teleporter around here somewhere, so I could just teleport straight down to here from near the base. I think that'd be cool. But if you see, I bought the silo, and I gave it 4 slots. I'm not sure if y'all saw that on the episode. It's hard for me to know what did and did not make it onto the channel. And then here are my hens, which have been producing quite a lot, obviously. So I'm going to grab some of them. Let's just grab them all. And once again, go for optimal 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let's drop the stony chicks in there. Okay. And Elder Roostro, we will... well, let's just, for now, I will put you in here. And we're going to take young Roostro, put you in there, so we've got 2 in there. And eventually what I'll do is I'll take the old ones and I'll go feed them to the tabby slime that we need to, the tabby Gordo. Hi, little puddles. They're so cute. Okay. Let's go on and do our science. Okay. So this is where I like to put my pumps. Install. 1 and 2. Can't remember if it's 3 or 6 that you can do. I really don't. It's all right though. And pump. Installed. Okay. Now, see, I don't have any more to check, but we can check with the apiaries because we have so many. Hey, a phosphor plort. If it's free, it's free. So I'm trying to think, which one would be the most useful? I think it would be most useful to have the refinery link with the apiaries first, because they're the ones that I can't just teleport straight to. And setting up a teleporter to go straight to them would also be a really good idea, I think. But our apiary is over here. Cool. So we'll actually check it as well. Okay. Give me all the goods. All right. A couple buzz waxes. We need those. And let's just think. We have 1, 2 spots here, but they face different directions. It's weird how that works. Got a couple spots over there, a couple spots up here. I think we'll just do right here for right now. Activate apiary. And apiary. And let's see if they'll let me put down another one. They will. Okay, so I think it is 6. I think 6 is the max. So we're going to leave those there for now. And we're going to think about building a teleporter and putting that over here. I think that might be a good use of our time. Oh, Dominator! No! You leave my friends alone! Turn on the water, Cohagen! Where you at, bro? I know you're up there. You've been dominated. No! They're morphing into more. It's like the T2000. Or is it the T1000? Which one's the one that's the liquid metal? I think it's the T1000, not the T2000. I think as I've aged, the numbers have continued to grow. Oh, we got a new letter from Casey. Oh, we might have read a letter from Casey last time. I'll have to check and see if there's one that I read in my episode that didn't make it. So we'll have to look into that. So we'll go run by the house, and we'll check the letters, and we'll see what we've got. Okay. Boop. Hello, little hen. Bark. Indeed. Bark. Okay. So soothing, relaxing, the sweet sounds of Slime Rancher. One little plort. Boop. Aw, too far. Yep. Okay. Letter. So, Star Mail. Let me go with this one first. Okay. So we'll read this one again if this was from last episode and it didn't make it to the channel, just because I want you guys to have the whole story. So, moving back home from Casey. Hi, Bia. I never told you this, but the reason I moved to San Francisco was to be closer to you. I think at the time I convinced myself that it was for the music, but it was for you. I was lonely in LA. I just wanted to be around someone who understood me. I think that sometimes that's all anyone really needs. Someone who knows you love to dance, but you're terrible at it, or that you sound like a monster when you snore. I think it's those things that keep people close. The rest is just pretending. There's something else I never told you. You sound like whatever monster is afraid of when you snore. I think if I listen closely tonight, I might actually hear you from Earth. Casey. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve from Casey. Hi, Bia. Today was a bad day for me. Nothing went my way, and I feel like garbage. So I'm downing a bottle of wine here and looking out at the city and thinking about that New Year's Eve when we got lost looking for a party. Do you still think about that night? Nothing went right that night. Until it all suddenly did. While we were wandering around the city, lost, I got my bearings and didn't tell you because I knew you were close to the coffee shop run by that tyrant. And since it was starting to rain, I thought it would be really romantic to stumble across the place again. I guess I finally found the courage. But the coffee shop went out of business, and it was a taco place now. So, we ate tacos in the rain, and it was just the best thing. I kissed you that night on the roof of your old apartment. I wanted fireworks then, but it was raining and cold. It didn't matter. Everything wrong was right that night. Casey. Oh my gosh, they're too cute. They are too cute. Oh man. It's killing me right now, because we don't know what this relationship, if it's going to end up working out or not, and it's just like, oh my gosh, my little heart, y'all. I can't handle it. All right, let's grab all these mint mangoes. I think I need to replace one of these mint mango trees with something else. We have too many mint mangoes. Or at least we just don't use them as much. I got so many honey slaps, though. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Also, how you doing down there, Doug? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're not angry or anything. I wonder if a plort was right here, if he would eat it and turn into a tar. Oh, I also wonder. Hey, buddy. Are you, want to play with that? I'm curious. Okay. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of this action. That should be good. Let's just kind of weave it all around. My goodness, we have so many ports. I'm going to go ahead and take all these. And take all these. Just take them with us. And we'll just go ahead and throw them in the machine. We might as well. We get so many of them. I just don't want things to like build up to the point where like I can't actually collect them all. I may think about setting up... Oh, I should set up a refinery link like right here. That would make so much sense. Just to quickly... dump all of our stuff into there. I know that there's also, we could, the downside of that is I would rather have one that like is for auto selling. That would be nice. I wonder if I can set up like a teleporter or something like that. I don't know. There's things I'd like to do. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put in our buzzwax, our wild honey, and our phosphor quartz, and then let's see what exactly we get, or what exactly we need in order to build these couple of things that we want. Let's see. Still need a couple more buzzwax, primordial oil, and jellystones for that guy, for the Gordo trap, which we definitely want. Hexacombs, or we need 2 more spiral steam. Either of those. Okay. I guess that's where we're at. Okay. And then what is the warp depots? Those aren't bad. And then the refinery link allows you to remotely deposit resources into the refinery. Ooh, royal jelly is what it takes. And hexacombs and primordials, but it's that royal jelly that's really the tough part. Let's go ahead and build some more of our different extractors because we're going to need them eventually. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now for the teleporters, hexacombs. Okay. Let us quickly grab the food that's here, feed some guys, and then we'll head out to the Indigo Quarry, through the Indigo Quarry teleporter real quick, and we'll put down our different drills. And then from there, we will... we'll come on back, and we can maybe go check and see if our other ones have started to produce. We probably should just like sleep through it till morning to do that, just to, like guarantee that we really let them have their time to do that. But yeah, that'll be something. All right, let's feed y'all a little bit. Dude, let's fill this up. Okay, and we'll go ahead and feed y'all some more. Okay, and let's go grab all this stuff, and we'll go do our pumps first, or our drills rather, and then we'll come back through here. Okay, let's plenty of heartbeats on the ground, so that'll be good. And the thing about this one is so perfectly placed that we really just walk straight through, and this is where we're going to put them all. So, install, 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 come on. And now, because they've increased the likelihood of you getting the rarer materials, I am pretty confident that we should be able to be making a whole lot of stuff, and maybe we can actually really delve into the those little things that you can actually put on the characters. The I forget what they're called. Oh, I saw that treasure pod back there, by the way. Look at you. I forget what you call them, but they're those ones that it's like the decorations for the actual slimes themselves. It's like outfits kind of thing, but I don't know exactly what you would call them. But like the googly eyes and stuff. I would love to get those out there. All right, so we've got 6 pumps, or 6 drills, and I can go back to where we just put those other ones here in a second and put down the other 3. And then we'll go to bed. Or actually, no, let's go to bed first. And that way, we can properly go check stuff, maybe get some sciencey bits back, and from there, we can add stuff to it while we're there. Yeah, see, I just don't think I'm making enough heartbeats. I'm just not making enough heartbeats, man. I mean, I know where else I could put a thing for heartbeats. I don't have any money right now, though. I need to make some money. Let's make some money. Let me take... Oh, ouch. Let's take what y'all have. We're going to sell it this time instead of putting it into the machine. Gosh. And that way, maybe we'll have enough money to buy another farm plot. And what I'll do is I'm going to put up another farm plot. There's one back behind the refinery bay. What do you call the science place over here? There's one back behind there, basically, that we could totally, where we could put it. And I think that'll be useful. Okay. Heartbeats for these nerds. Okay. And let's go sell this stuff real quick. Okay. The other part is, like, I have a ton of Oka Okas instead of heartbeats, so I could replace one of the Oka Oka ones with some heartbeats. That could also work. It's just a 6-1, half dozen of the other kind of thing right now. All right, let's grab all these that are already on the ground. Don't want them to decay. That's the thing about, like, the fruits and veggies in this is, like, you got to make sure to grab them at the right times, otherwise they might die. You don't want that to happen. Guys, for right now, I think it'll be better use of our resources for right now. Okay. Guy's empty. So maybe now we do this. There we go. Because we have plenty of okas growing in multiple different places. Y'all should have plenty of food. So I don't want to hear y'all complaining. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay, let's move forward. I don't know why I got another hen. Stay over there for now. Okay, let's go to bed. Wake up. Feed things. Go check on our sciencey bits. And then that might be it for today's episode. I know not a lot happened, but you know, yeah, life of a slime rancher is busy. It's busy. Okay, y'all, eat some of those. Yeah, be happy. Okay, y'all, eat some of these. Yeah, enjoy that. Okay, y'all, eat some of these. Yeah, be happy. There we go. Ooh, look at all the, so many plorts, y'all. They don't make a lot of crystals, or I must have just sold a bunch of crystals, is what just happened. That's right. I remember now. Wow, a lot of y'all are still hungry? My goodness. Okay. Let me up these. Oh, there's our rock. Did I just see? I could have sworn I just saw a heartbeat on the ground over here. Am I confused? I'm confused. These guys are always fed. I mean, look at that. So many mangoes. Okay. Because we just fed most of them, but I know there's a couple more that we got to feed. I'll come back here. I'll grab the rest of the Oka Okas that are on the ground. I'll feed these guys that haven't been fed. Okay. Okay, good. Heartbeats. That's what I wanted. All right. Back this way. Actually, let's grab some slimes while we're, or plorts while we're out here. Gotta remember to do that every time, because, yeah, they fill up quick. They fill up quickly, don't they? Okay. All these quantums. Donka. We're taking a lot of time right now, but that's actually perfect because I know our science machines probably aren't that done at the moment. Probably, you know, you out? No, you're inside. Because they do take like a full 24 hours, I think, in order to actually get any kind of benefit to generate anything. So might as well spend some time dealing with plorts, dealing with the maintenance, and then by the time we reach midday, then I think we should be able to get some good stuff out of our machines. Okay, now we got a couple of heartbeats, we got a couple of Okas. So Okas need to go in here because these guys, they were looking pretty dang hungry, I gotta say. Heartbeats. Let's do a little bit of this action. Okay. Yeah. Now, here's a question. There are a couple of science spots over here, so that's nice. You know what I could do? I could set up a bunch of teleporters around this area because there are now a whole bunch of spots. There didn't used to be this many spots. I could set up a whole bunch of teleporters around here that link to different parts of the ranch so that I could just basically, you know, I know it's not like, it may seem like a waste, but to me it actually would be a huge time saver if I could teleport from here to there so that I could literally just grab a whole bunch of plorts, teleport back, grab a bunch of plorts, teleport back. When this is our money-making central right here, it almost to me seems like it's a better use of resources and time, but we'll have to see. That might be me being a little lazy. Who knows? Let's go ahead and let's grab a whole bunch of these plorts. Anything that we have that's like maxed out at 100, I should probably just take, sell, let the rest build up. Bunch of rads just waiting to get sold because we have tons of rads being generated. My goodness. Okay. Just look at all this. This is amazing. And that's why, yeah, I would love it if there was a machine that was just a portable slime market. That would be just so great because I could just have it over here by all these ranches rather than having to run all the way over here. Like, obviously that was only a couple of seconds, but, you know, if you're putting stuff on all the other areas of the ranch and you really want to have, you know, a nice variety of slimes and have them in different areas, it is a bit of a pain to have to carry plorts really far distances. Again, because of the limitations of the backpack. So a lot of the issues that I have really stem from the limitations of the amount of stuff you can hold. What in the heck? What? Did y'all just see them? Are they still up there? Or did they teleport through the world, or what? I am... Get down from there. Thomas! There... How did you get out? Thomas? Nuh-uh. Bad Thomas. Bad Thomas. He's always being such a little stinker. And I know there's another one up there. You. My goodness. Is that Doug? I thought you were underground, buddy. Come on. You gotta stop doing this. I can't believe they got out. That's actually incredible. All right, how are we doing on upgrades? We have everything? We have everything. Okay, let's just go ahead and check on our stuff. So let's go to the grotto. Or not the grotto. The moss blanket and the... I mean, I guess we are going to the grotto to get there. But I want to head through here. We'll check our machines, see if they've generated anything, and then put down the rest of them. What I'd love to do is put them down at the same time as I gather stuff from the other one so that their timing is just synced, so it'll always be kind of lined up, but eventually it'll even out anyways. Are they ready? They are ready. All right, let's go. Thank you. Okay, ooh. Primordial oil, spiral steam, and deep brine. We would love some lava salt or lava dust, something like that as well. I'll get rid of these Okas if I have to. Okay, and last couple. Install. Okay. then, oh, I should go run all this stuff back actually. And see, this is where having the teleporters and the refinery links and all that kind of stuff really starts to pay off. So once I can afford the refinery link, putting it over by the apiaries is going to do us double duty, because what that's going to do is not only is it going to allow us to drop off the stuff from the apiaries that are right next to it, but I can also gather all the stuff from the pumps on the way to the apiaries and drop that off in the refinery link as well. So I do think that's going to be the most valuable place for us to put it, at least the first one. I don't know if you can have multiples. I feel like I tested it before and you couldn't have multiples before, but they've made a lot of changes, so I'm not going to just straight up say that at the moment. They could have made some changes that are beneficial to that. So anyway, let's feed them a little bit of Coke. Let's do a little bit of this. Okay. Okay. And we'll do some of this action. Y'all can just eat some of these. That's fine. Okay. And so back there, you can see there's a spot back there that I was thinking that's where I would put the other farm plot if we felt like it, which I might. Who knows? Okay. And I think there might be another one over on this side. No, there's not. Okay, I thought there might have been, but I was mistaken. But there's still this one over here. So, oh yeah, this episode's going a little long. It's going a little long. Not too long. I know I do long episodes of everything, so y'all are probably like, Price, you say that every time you make an episode of anything. And it's true, because every time I make an episode of anything, I make it too long. That's just how I play games. I don't play for like 10 minutes and then move on. I really tuck in. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get these pink points in here. And then we'll go run back and we'll throw these heartbeats at something who's hungry for them real quick. We'll go check the apiaries, and we'll put down the other apiaries, and I think that'll be where we'll end the episode. You know, we've set up some science stuff, then now it's more maintenance now that we have them set up and we're kind of getting along the way, and especially once we get the refinery link, teleporters. Like, the teleporters are going to be huge. I mean, once we can get a couple of those, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's just to be able to teleport, you know, straight from here to the moss blanket, immediately finish, you know, anything having to do with our apiaries, etc., and come right back, and then immediately teleport to here, and you know, get everything that we need from here, and just like to be able to do that so quickly would just be incredible. So I would want all those teleporters to actually be based out of the science lab, and basically I'll have like 3 different colored teleporters, one that takes me to each of the 3 different science areas that we have, and that'll save us a whole bunch of time. Just being able to go straight to the refinery. And like I said, the refinery link's going to help us a lot with that. And actually what I think will happen is once I have the teleporters down, maybe I'll pick up the refinery link and put it somewhere else, or make a new one, whichever is the way that it works. Just, you know, basically just because we can. We can put it somewhere else where it might be more valuable. Hey, some hexacombs. Nice. We definitely need those. We need like 5 of them, I think. So there's 3. Okay. You're a babby one, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, so let's put down the rest of the apiaries. Those are easy enough to find. Okay, and yeah. Alright, so I don't think we got enough hexacombs, but we did get a couple, which is great. That's definitely going to be for us. Alright, let's I should do while I'm here. No! Of course, I was going to go grab that briar hen, because I was thinking, like, I do want to breed briar hens too. I just need to bring them back. And for right now, I can just put them in the, what do you call it? Oof. Briars? Oh, you're stonies. I don't need any more stonies. I got plenty of stonies. I need briars. Let's go find some briars real quick. I can put them in the silo until I have a, basically until I have a place for them. There should be some more briars around here, though, if they haven't all been eaten. What's that? As a briar? If I can get like 4 of them, that's kind of like the optimal amount, right? Briar chicks. All right, there's another briar. Okay. Hens. A rooster would be good, but we only have so many slots in our inventory, basically. Oh, you're a babby. I hear the flip flapping of flip flaps, but oh, I think I saw one up there. There we go. Couple more. Perfect. All right, and we'll go throw these guys in the silo next to the puddle slimes so that we can have them for once I can afford to set up another. I mean, maybe I'll just set up another coop right now. Why not? Hello, guys. Dude, that's a lot of briar hands. Okay, because once I have enough of them built up, I'll feel comfortable maybe even using them as food, because we do have a lot of slimes that could eat hens. I just always have found the growing of hens, the farming, ranching, whatever you want to call it, of them, to be one of the less profitable in terms of the amount of time it takes and the amount that you can fit into a single space, right? Because, like, for example, carrots are a more time valuable food stuff than heartbeats, but you get twice as much for each heartbeat because it's a favorite food of the things you're feeding it to, right? So like that's how I do like that kind of mental arithmetic. But there are certain things like odd onions, for example. Sure, I could grow odd onions, but they mostly grow carrots. They mostly don't grow odd onions. So you end up with yourself having like really not as much of the stuff that you really wanted. So it's not that valuable to use as the optimal food when you know that you can instead, you know, mix a crystal slime with something that can be fed something like heartbeats, right? All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Let's take the rest of y'all and put you in this slot right now. We'll take a rooster, 2, and drop those in there. And y'all have 2 roosters. Look how many of them there are now. Maybe they've increased the amount that you get now. Holy butts. Maybe they are profitable now. Holy butts. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. We'll see how many we can make in a day. That was 14 in a day, I think. So maybe they are more valuable than I thought. Might have to start using them after. Well, let's go ahead and grab these puddle plorts while we're over here. I try not to grab them too often because I don't want to upset the puddle slimes. They're really easy to accidentally mess with. I think we've already lost one. Didn't we have 4? I think we had 4, and now we only have 3. They're very particular. If they accidentally touch walls and things like that, they could die. It's really sad, but I should get some more puddles. I should get some more puddles for sure. Okay, let's go take this last stuff on over to the Science Land, and that'll be the end of this episode. So do be sure to make suggestions for which of the chroma keys you'd like to see us use. This was the Vanguard chroma key. Really cool. I like it. I dig the kind of like muted pink and then the tealish green in there. We can check out either of those other new ones that we just got. I'll pop over in a second and so we can look at the names. Yeah, be sure to let me know which chroma keys you want to see. Give me whatever suggestions you might have. Tell me about like what you guys are thinking about with those new slimes, what the combinations can be. Are you? Well, y'all look hungry, huh? No? Let's grab a couple of these real quick. But yeah, be sure to let me know what you're thinking about, like for the combinations of the new slimes and stuff, because there could be. Oh, I did drop the puddle plorts. We could plan ahead on what we're going to be doing with those different slimes, because you know, we're going to have to be getting them all. We're going to have to be mixing them around and giving them all new names and everything like that, because that's what we like to do over here. So be sure to let me know what you're thinking about those new slimes. And there's one last slime that we haven't seen anything on yet, at least not as far as I know. If there is, I will have probably added in like a little thing when I could. To the video if there was an extra one, but probably not. All right, so we have Daybreak and Eventide are the new ones. We also have some of these older ones. Ginger Snap we never did, I don't think. Milkshake maybe we never did. Yeah, there's a couple of them, but these are the 2 new ones, Eventide and Daybreak. So do let me know which ones y'all want to see. And with all that, thank you all for watching. If you like yourself, please be sure to give this video a like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.